Before I get on the road, though, the other thing I wanted to address with this stream is the Game Awards. There are a couple of standout games that I'd like to bring up and talk about for a second. A couple of standout games that I'd like to bring up and talk about for a second. The first of which would be Monster Hunter Wilds and GTA 5. Although GTA 5 didn't appear at the Game Awards. But I think it's too early to show those games off. I would have personally liked it if there was more gameplay and it was a bit further along before they showed it. Anyway, on to games that we have a bit more concrete information on. No Rest for the Wicked looks really, really, really good. And it's getting a showcase on March 1st. And I cannot wait for that. It looks kind of like a top-down adventure, like a Diablo-looking thing. But it's real-time combat looks really good. Alright. The other games that got a release date that I'm interested in are Rise of the Ronin and Black Myth Wukong. I loved Ghost of Tsushima, and I loved back in the day. I loved Team Ninja's Ninja Gaiden series. I consider that one of the best games of all time. So an open world action game by those guys, even though the Ninja Gaiden team is no longer there, it's a completely different team now, but I'll always remember Team Ninja very fondly for the Ninja Gaiden series on the original Xbox. But with their brand of high-speed action and a open world setting, I think Rise of the Ronin is gonna be really, really cool. As for Black Myth Wukong, I'm a very big fan of the Soul series by From Software and other games like Nioh by Team Ninja and Wulong Fallen Dynasty. So I think that Black Myth Wukong is going to be very, very good. And finally, the final game I want to bring up is Marvel's Blade. That game I did not expect to even be in existence. Now, two things about me. I am a die-hard fan of the Dishonored series as well as Deathloop. And I am also a die-hard fan of the Blade movie starring Wesley Snipes from back in the day. So the fact that they have a third-person action game, because I don't think a first-person Blade game would work even, but I'm glad the fact that they have a third-person action game and they're working on, and it's with the team that made Dishonored, which I consider one of the best action games of all time, even though it's first-person now, like Bayonetta and Devil May Cry. This is going to be I think it's going to be a legendary game with crazy stuff in it. I cannot wait to see more of it. Anyway, that's my thoughts on the Game Awards.